The goal of this talk is to talk about how microbes are good. And fun fact, antibiotics actually evolved because microbes have wars with each other, and it's their chemical weapons to destroy each other.
You know, we send them through this CT scanner. This is the same type of CT scanner that you would go through as a human. So this is what it turns out as whenever I'm all done. So you have the skin layer, and then underneath, you have all of the different parts of it segmented out.
There's also been some really cool stuff, like things like meditation practices, things that sort of keep us really calm and cool and level, and we can just sort of manage our stress and manage our state of emotions. You also end up with these like broader memories of everything else in the world.
Horseshoe crabs have probably been doing that for 350 million years. So before there were even dinosaurs, there were horseshoe crabs crawling on the ocean at full moons to mate and have their babies. Before there was even an Atlantic Ocean, like when the continents were in Pangea, there were horseshoe crabs laying eggs on the shores of the ocean. So it's really amazing when you think about that. When you see it, you're witnessing this ancient evolutionary history.
That honestly makes me tear up a little bit just to think about.
Like this right here, me hanging out with Gigi, one of our prehensile-tailed porcupines. Like, she is a grabber. So if I put anything in front of her, she just grabs it. Even is in the middle of a nap. Just the most perfect little porcupine.
We name a lot of our spiders, so this is Ian. And she's about the size of my palm, a little bit, you know, the size of my pinky finger. The females get much bigger. Ooh, a little jumpy. But this is, I believe her name is Farah, and she's about a sub-adult.
We are here in the library, which is right here, and we're going to take you on a tour. Say hi, scientists. Hi.
Hello.
And this is the wet lab. Jessica's looking at cool things that are invertebrates. What are you looking at, Jessica? A worm that just pooped?
Yes.
Wow.
The ROV Sebastian that can dive down 4,500 meters underwater and be our eyes and ears and hands on the seafloor.
Supernovae are wonderful because they generate these elements within their cores, and then once they explode, they basically dissipate those elements into the surrounding medium, into space. And those elements that are churned up in the cores of stars actually form life.
Birds and fish, they are sometimes attracted to plastic in our environment. When they consume them, they can end up in their gut, and we don't know exactly what chemicals are present in these plastics and like how interacting with like a very acidic gut would allow certain compounds that are also endocrine disruptors to be released. What I'm trying to do is called high resolution mass spectrometry. So I'm trying to identify unknown chemicals.